afternoon, RCF. This is Brent, coming to you in Beyond the Blue, moving out of the blue chairs and talking about how do we live out our faith. We just began a new series, you see it above me, talking about Carpe Diem, seize the day. And what we're talking about is what Paul talks about in 1 Thessalonians. Every chapter in the 1 Thessalonians ends with Paul talking about the day when Christ will return. Martin Luther talked about there are 2 days on my calendar. There's this day where I can make a difference, and there's that day when he returns. And those are the two important days. And so that's what we're talking about in this series, is how do we make this day count and live it in light of that day. It's so important. We began with Robin Williams speaking in the Dead Poets Society. He said to a group of boys, he hauled out these kids that are in his class and brought them out in the hall to look at pictures of long dead people on the walls. And we just took them up, pointed them at the wall, and he said, seize the day. Carpe diem. Seize the day. Make your life extraordinary. And so that's what we're talking about. How do we take these lives that are like, sand slipping through our hands and seize the day right now and make this day count? I ended on Sunday with a challenge. Actually, it's not an original challenge. It's called an examen, E-X-A-M-E-N. It comes from Ignatius Loyola. But the idea was to look at the day and make it count. Begin your day by praying through the day. What's going to happen this day? What am I anticipating? What's going to happen? How could God be working in that? Praying how God might work through the day. And then at the end of the day, stop, pause, review the day. And so that was my challenge to you then. It's my challenge to you now. Examine your life. Examine the day. Don't let the sand just slip through your hands, but seize this day and make it count. That's where we're going with 1 Thessalonians. We're going to be each week thinking, how do we seize this day and make it count in light of that day that's going to come like a thief in the night when Jesus returns.